folks, welcome to Lexi IAS. In this video, we'll be discussing current affair topic presented to you by your faculty, Sushma. So what is the topic that we will be looking into today? ISRO successfully launches NVS-02, which is also the 100th launch from Sriharikota. In this topic, we will be discussing as to why is it in use, what is the relevance of it to UPSC, that is the GSP. We will also be discussing about your NVS-02 satellite. We will be discussing about your NAVIC. We will be speaking about the advantages of NAVIC in different areas, and we will also be seeing about your navigation system of other countries. All right, let's get the video started. Look at this, the GSLV-F15 with the NVS-02 satellite lifted off from the spaceport's second launch pad. Alright, we will be seeing the importance of this event. This year's first launch also is our 100th launch, which has carried on almost 548 satellites. In the 100th launch, we placed NVS-02 with GSLV-F15. Alright, this is a proud moment for India. Let's look at India's NAVIC, or India's navigation with Indian constellation. Look at this, navigation with Indian constellation. NAVIC. Understanding? Now, before we deal with all of this, one word I want you to understand: regional navigation satellite. See, globally, if you see many countries, your superpowers, your Russia, China, USA, Japan, European Union, all have their own navigation system. For one example, common thing that we know is GPS, Global Positioning System. When there are huge amount of GPS and other Galileo, etc., all those countries having huge amount of this navigation system, what makes India need its own regional navigation system? See, first thing, the need for it came from our experiences during important crucial period of time. For example, 1972 wars, is constant conflict with your China boundary issues. With all these period of time, we cannot be relying on these global superpowers to share data to us. They may purposefully delay it, or outright they may reject the claims. At that point of time, India's security will lie vulnerable and will be in the hands of your other superpowers. So this is not good for India's safety and security. So we realized that there is a huge need for regional navigation system for India, wherein that is what led for NAVIC, which means it covers India as well as 1500 kilometers from Indian landmass. This is our operability range. For this, we have picked up NAVIC, that is our regional navigation system will be a layered approach, meaning what? We will have 7 satellites in 2 orbits, geostationary and geosynchronous. In both these orbits, we will place 7 satellites, which will provide us accurate information to Indian landmass and 1500 kilometers surrounding your Indian landmass. And also now we can assume, yes, now we have our regional navigation system, but at the same point of time, we also have GPS. No, what if GPS can transmit or receive this data? This thing is, with your NAVIC, that is your regional navigation system of India, GPS cannot receive the data. We need special receivers, special antenna to receive this data. And also, when you see the satellites that are being launched, those are 2 types: first generation satellites and second generation satellites. If you say second generation is more robust compared than the first generation, it is for longer mission. Let's say first generation is for 10 years operability, means your second generation is for 12 years operability, and it offers robust communication system, which means it cannot be easily decrypted, which means the connection is secure. And this area, the 1500 kilometers area that it is operating, so India has become the leader for providing this data in all of South Asia and stretching towards the Southeast Asia, which means in any immediate threat such as, let's say, your natural disasters, tsunami, earthquake, all this period of time, the instant immediate relief in South Asia, Southeast Asia will be provided by India and India's Navik, rather than having to rely on your superpowers. So this is a huge game changer when it comes to India's regional navigation satellite. Okay, look at this. It provides accurate position, velocity, and timing understanding. It also provides two types of services, that is standard positioning service and restricted service. The accuracy, if you see, it is the position accuracy is better than 20 meters and timing accuracy is better than 40 nanoseconds. Understanding? The second generation satellites NVS-01 was already launched in 2023 and your NVS-02 is the present launch. It is a layer constellation. This is about your Navik. Look at this. We have a wide variety of applicability of your Navik, not just from your military, but also civilian purposes. Look at this: emergency services, precision agriculture, location based services in mobile devices, also marine fisheries, internet of things based. So basically it has a wide variety of applications which will help India in both military as well as civilian. Information about your NVS-02 satellite. This is a second generation satellite. Now your NVS-01, like I mentioned, it was the first one was launched in 2022. This was launched in Geosynchronous Launch Vehicle Mark II. Now this will be in three. Now this satellite will operate in three spectrums, that is your L1, L5 and S band. It also has on satellite or on board atomic clocks. Rubidium atomic clocks will be having, and also look at this with regard to IRNSS, Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System, wherein 7-layer constellation we mentioned. 3 satellites will be in your geostationary orbit. 4 satellites will be in your geosynchronous orbit in pairs. When we say geostationary orbit, it appears like as if it is fixed in that position. Okay. Navigation system of other countries. For example, your USA has GPS, Russia has GLONASS, China has Bidu, European Union has Galileo, and Japan has 4 regional navigation satellites. Now, our 100th launch, and especially into our regional navigation system, is a big high for India. We have reached the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share it along with your friends. Thank you.